Hi, my name is Ben Halpern. I'm an anxiety, fear, panic, and stress specialist. And I'm here to share with you not a scripted message, but the way I would explain this to somebody sitting in front of me, whether it's a businessman, whether it's a man, a woman, a child. I want you to understand something extremely important and vital to be able to help yourself avoid and stay away from panic, anxiety, fear, and stress related to corona, which in essence is causing an enormous amount of fear amongst people all over the world, and for good reason. And I want to teach you how to deal with it effectively. So Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, has been quoted as saying that when he comes into his office and he feels overwhelmed, he feels fear, anxiety, stress, panic, because there's so much that's out of his hands that he cannot control, what he does is he focuses on an email, on a phone call, on something he can control. And when he focuses on that component, it makes him feel, once again, a sense of control, and it kicks away and helps him steer clear of fear, anxiety, panic, and stress. Now, you've heard a lot of mixed stories about whether it's a good idea that they created this panic, that the CDC and your local government agency gave different ideas as what you could do to avoid it. People are going and hoarding and buying stuff. Is it good? Is it bad? But I want you to recognize that when people go out there and do something and feel that they're doing something to control something that's out of control, and they focus on the components that they could control, which is the health recommendations, which is going out and preparing, it actually helps them deal with anxiety. It's not all bad, as many have said, that when people go out there, they're creating fear, they're creating anxiety, they're creating stress, they're creating panic. It actually can have the opposite effect. People can feel a sense of control that they did something in their power. Let me give you an analogy so you can appreciate what I mean. Think about it this way. You're driving in your car at 2:00 a.m. on a windy country road, and you have your whole family, all your loved ones, whether it's parents, whether it's siblings, whether it's children, in the back of your van. And you're driving, and you're calm, you're relaxed, listening to music, sipping on a drink, and driving. When across you, on the other side of a thin yellow line, there's a car coming. You see headlights in the distance. Now, at 2:00 a.m., the likelihood of that person being possibly drunk, possibly tired, possibly up to stuff that he or she chose to use the night to do them in. So there's a much larger possibility that the person coming across you, driving a car, which in essence is a loaded machine gun towards your family, is coming across you. And most people just stay calm and relaxed and continue sipping on their drink and listening to their music. How can that be? There's a loaded machine gun coming right across you, and the only thing between you and the loaded machine gun is a thin double yellow line. And yet people are calm. How could that be? Their family is in the car. They can lose everything. They're trusting a stranger that they don't even know who it is. If it's a child who stole his father's car, if it's somebody that's tired or drunk or texting at 2:00 a.m. on some country road, the answer is that they are not focusing on that driver, because that's part of the story that they cannot control. What they are focusing on is the steering wheel in their car. And there they have full control. And when they focus on their steering wheel, they feel a sense of control. That's exactly what Jeff Bezos said. When you focus on the small components of the big picture that you can control, when you focus on what you can control versus focusing on what you cannot control, you feel a sense of control and calm. And fear, anxiety, stress, and panic becomes much, much less. You start feeling confident, you feel empowered, you feel a sense of control. Therefore, if you listen to the recommendations whatever they are from your local government, whether it's washing hands or staying away from public places or being careful not to shake hands and being cognizant of people around you that are sick and so on. Or you go and buy stuff, prepare yourself so you feel that you did everything in your power. When you focus on that component, when you focus on what you can control, you focus what's in your power, rather than focusing on the things you cannot control, which is the global picture, you will feel a sense of calm, relaxation, and peace, because that's the part that you feel empowered and strong in. Now, I just want to add a piece. When you're talking to children, okay, it's a little bit different because they don't ever have a sense of control. As much as we do as adults, they count on us to help them feel a sense of control in their life. We're their safety and security. They don't have the information, the knowledge in their own minds to calm themselves always. Therefore, it's our job to, when we feel a sense of control, when we just act that we have a sense of control and we feel a sense of control, that's the most that we can do, first of all, for our children, because they're going to feel safe because we feel safe. When we focus on the part of the situation that we can control, our children will see that we're feeling more safe and secure and grounded. We're focusing on the steering wheel in our car versus focusing on the other drivers, and we're going to feel a sense of calm. They will pick up on it. But in addition, we need to tell them that this will pass. And the biggest concern that they have is that they will be okay. And we need to tell them this will pass. Life will move on beyond it. You will go back to school. You will survive this. Things will be okay and things will return to normal again. That reassurance from us will go a massive way to help them. So number one, calm yourself by using the skills that we talked about. That's the best thing you could do. And secondly, reassure them that life will go on. They will be okay. If you have any questions or concerns that you'd like me to address in regard to dealing with the fear, anxiety, stress, and panic related to the coronavirus, please message me and I will put out a video to be able to be of service. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please share it and let's all pray and hope and wait for the redemption, for this to pass and for life to return to normal.